Hi everyone. I wanted to go ahead and make a short video just going over our presentation on a scam, cult, or conspiracy theory. So this is going to be one of your major writing projects for this semester. It is worth the least points, right? 10 points out of everything. But it's going to be another important project to make sure that you are putting on the calendar. So I want to go over it. So basically what you're going to do for this assignment is give a presentation on some of the subject matter that we're talking about. I actually designed this assignment as a way to make sure that you are learning about the types of scams, cults, and conspiracy theories that you're interested in, right? I used to assign more readings, and what I found was that students were interested in stuff that I had never even heard of. And so I wanted to give you the opportunity to bring some of your own content to class and have us learn about it and discuss it. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a presentation. It should be about 7 to 10 minutes long. Now you don't have to record a 7 to 10 minute video necessarily, but you should make a slideshow that has at least 7 to 10 minutes worth of content. And I go specifically into what that content should be here. Your presentation should have history. It should tell us a little bit of background information about the scam, conspiracy theory, or cult that you've decided to research. And so this should probably have stuff like who is the leader, what was the timeline, how did it end, or is it still going on? The next thing that it needs to have is rhetorical appeals. So this is the stuff that we're talking about this week that we're going to be using with the contextual analysis. And so again, we're looking at ethos, pathos, logos here. You'll want to make sure that you're giving examples of each of those with whatever scam, cult, or conspiracy theory you've chosen. And then you just want to make sure that you're also citing your sources. So it's okay if it's the same sources from your contextual analysis, for example. And speaking on that, some people do choose to kind of double up. They're really into a certain scam, cult, or conspiracy theory. They just keep wanting to learn more and more. You can do the same scam, cult, or conspiracy theory that you're also writing about for your first paper if you'd like. Okay, one of the most important things here is just to make sure that you sign up for a date. Since we're not doing readings for this class, since we are going to be having you bringing in materials and topics for us, what I want to make sure happens is that the content is spread out throughout the whole semester. Instead of us just watching something at the very end of the semester, when we're really busy, we're going to actually break it up so that we have presentations, maybe one a week or two a week, that we can look at or watch to help us get a little bit more content knowledge. So you want to make sure that you sign up on the sign up sheet. I thought I had it open up, but I don't. Let me open that up real quick. All right, so this is our presentation sign up sheet. There's a link to it on the assignment sheet and also on the module under the presentation or for the presentation. You just want to make sure that you sign up for a date. You can sign up way in the future if you're like, I do not need to work on this right now. Or if you want to get this out of the way so you can focus on other stuff the rest of the semester, you can sign up as early as next week. You just want to sign up for a day that you will then, turn in your presentation, your name, whatever the topic is going to be, and then eventually you want to go ahead and share a link to your presentation so that I can share it with the class. So you can share it with the class. So this is just going to be where everything is. Once you've picked a date for your presentation, I'm going to change your due date on Canvas. So right now it just says March 15th. Eventually I'll change it to whatever due date you decide. Okay. And then finally, I have some suggestions here. If you're kind of stumped, you're like, I don't know a lot about this topic. I have different conspiracy theories, cult scams, and con artists, links to different Wikipedia lists of these. I also have some podcasts that I listen to, a YouTube video, and some articles. I'm not gonna lie, I mostly listen to podcasts, so you might notice that this is overwhelmingly podcasts. And so, feel free to go out on your own to find videos and TikToks and whatever else you think would be helpful for this project. And then finally, at the very end here, there is a rubric, 4 points for history, 4 points for rhetoric, and again, those rhetorical appeals we've talked about. And then finally, that you've cited your sources. All right, keeping this short. Hope this is helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions.